Good evening, everyone. My name is Juliet Dunn, and I am the executive director, executive director, artistic producer, and co-creator of the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. And I'm so happy that you are joining me this evening. We are rebranding this series. This is our 15th show since we've all been in lockdown. And one of our tag phrases is Live, Love, Jazz. So some people read it as Live Love Jazz. So this is Live Stream Love Jazz. That's the new name of our series, the Live Stream Love Jazz series. And yeah, we've been doing this since March 28th. Again, this is our 15th show, and we will keep doing these every Friday and Saturday while we're in lockdown to keep you company, to keep us all sane, because music really feeds the soul. So we're just so happy that we can do this. I would like to bring up our next guest for the series. He's a guitarist and composer, big part of the music scene here in Canada. He's been featured on more than 100 recordings, and he has such tasteful and inventive playing that I think you're really going to enjoy. Afro-Cuban rhythms combined with jazz and blues elements are the hearts of his music. And he also has a special surprise guest that he'll be bringing in, all safe, of course, because we're all in lockdown. So let me bring on our special guest, Eric Saint Laurent. Hi, Eric, how are you?
Hi, Juliet.
I just realized I need my headphones. Excuse me, here we go. Let me try that again. Hi, Eric, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, oh, thanks for joining us. I know it's probably quite strange for any musician to be performing without the audience right there, but it's better than not having any gigs or not performing at all. Am I correct?
It's great, and I'm delighted to be here.
Yeah. Oh, great. We're thrilled to have you. So I'm going to disappear. I'll be posting up the comments on the bottom that come through, and you can pull me into the show at any time if you'd like to have some interaction, and I can tell you what people have been saying. How's that?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to disappear, so have a great show, and we'll see you in a bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. There's no one applauding. No, you don't.
Here, hey, I'm here.
I'm kidding. It's nice. It's so quiet. You can hear yourself think. Woo! So that was, of course, How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You. I just want to say a couple of words. Especially when doing solo guitar shows, jazz in general with a band, but especially with solo guitar, I like to pick songs that people know, because I think, improvisation is about the treatment that you give to a song, and people can't evaluate or enjoy the treatment if they don't know the song to start with. And so I like to pick songs that everybody knows, and then try to put them apart. So here's another example of this. I saw the great Roberta Flack in Edmonton a few years ago, and she was about 75 years old then, and she sounded better than ever. I love her music, and this is one of her very famous songs. my partners being very supportive in the back. Um, Juliet, maybe I take a break and give the mic to you. I'd like to give you a chance to say a few words, and I want to say from I'm very appreciative of the opportunity to play, and I'm in awe of all the work you've been doing at the Niagara Jazz Festival for years now.
Thank
It's really
you.
amazing.
Thank you so much. Well, it was a pleasure to have you at the festival. Was it last year or the year before at Mate? I'm trying to remember now.
A year before.
Yeah, it's all a blur. But yeah, it's really great just to have talent like yourself in our realms. It's just so fantastic, and I really appreciate you doing this because I know it's a new world for everyone, and the musicians have really, embraced the idea with open arms, and you yourself included. So thank you for that.
I saw that you're going to have Roy Patterson in a couple of weeks.
Yes,
He's
yes.
phenomenal. I love his playing. Not that I'm very busy these days, but I'm definitely putting that down on my calendar.
Excellent. Oh yeah, I'm really thrilled. Each musician that we've reached out to, we've said, this is new, but are you up for it? And they've thought about it, and he was game as well. So we're just really happy to be able to present guitarists and pianists. And the other day we had Randy Sturtzinger who plays vibes, and I said, he also plays piano and bass, and I said, would you be up for doing a solo show, just vibes? And he said, let me dust them off and I'll get back to you. And he did it. It's pretty great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I have a question that maybe some of people in your audience have as well.
Yeah.
Are those performances preserved, or are they gone forever?
So great question. So they're actually preserved on our Facebook page. And as far as I know, because this is all new to me, they are there forever. And then what I can do after this from StreamYard, I have 7 days to download this, so I can have a copy from there as well. But I'm pretty sure we could also download it from Facebook. I think Bonnie's listening, so in a second I'll get her to comment. So she knows more about that than I do.
Because, namely, I want to see David Restivo's show. I think it happened already, right?
Nope, his is coming up. I believe it's next weekend. We've got Bruce Tornay on Friday and Dave Restivo on Saturday. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the lineup.
Oh, fantastic! Because I saw his face there and his name, and I got really excited.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a lot of him since he's moved out to British Columbia a couple
That's
of
right.
years ago.
Yep.
And I love his playing, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, us as well. And now it's interesting because I've been on Facebook talking to other musicians, certain musicians who were supposed to be coming this summer for the festival, but of course, probably not going to happen with the flying too soon. But now I'm realizing, if they can do solo or duo, it doesn't really matter where they are in the world. So we're going to be pulling in some musicians from other countries as well. So that's fun.
That's very exciting. I'm curious to see how that'll work with synchronization, but I have no doubt that we'll work it out eventually.
Yeah, well, one of the pianists, his name is Gabriel Palacci, and he's from Argentina.
Yes.
But right now he's in Israel, and I'm not sure. I just messaged him earlier to say, what are you doing in Israel? I'm not sure if he was there touring or got stuck there and couldn't get back. And when he does his show, it'll be 3 a.m. over there, but he's just looking for a piano, and he says he'll do it. So that'll be
perfect jazz
cool.
musician's time, actually. 3 a.m.
Exactly. Yeah. So I hear you have a special guest. Is this the time you're bringing on your special guest, or am I rushing you?
You're not rushing me. I got one little more thing, and then we'll introduce the big cannons.
Perfect. Okay, and I'm going to go back to posting the comments. I took my glasses off, and now I can't see them. So you go ahead, and I'm going to post some comments. Excellent.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So everybody always talks about how John Coltrane started doing Walt Disney tunes and did My Favorite Things and made it to a big jazz hymn. But just a few years before, Miles Davis was doing Walt Disney tunes as well, and this one is always been one of my favorites. This is Someday My Prince Will Come. That was, of course, Someday My Prince Will Come. Thank you, supportive partner. At this point, I'd like to introduce my partner in crime, Natalie Wong, on the violin. And like other couples who play music, we've been stuck at home for 2 months, so we've been practicing together, which has been absolutely delightful. And we're gonna perform some of the things we've been playing together at home these past few weeks. And we're gonna start with a wonderful, wonderful jazz classic, a composition by the great Thelonious Monk. This is called Blue Monk. Enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
We've been listening to a lot of music in this household. Well, in general, all the time, but now in particular, now that it seems that it's the best thing to do to spend our time. And I've rediscovered the great Ahmad Jamal lately, and of course his contribution is well known to the world of jazz. But for some reason, I'd sort of forgotten about him for a while. And now he's very firmly implanted in my mind. And this is one of the songs that he's contributed to making famous. Of course, through tons of versions, literally hundreds, if not thousands. But his version is particularly inspired. And he's on our mind when as we perform this Green Dolphin Street. Go on. can't play that high. Juliet, say something, please. I miss your voice.
Hi. I was busy. I just was typing a note there. Beautiful. What a treat. And there's some great comments. I guess I'm going to read some of you guys, some of the comments. Ori Dagan's watching. I'm sure you're familiar with Ori.
Oh.
He's out there. So he says
Hi,
sending
Ori.
sending
He's a
love
close
to you guys.
friend.
It's
Hey,
so
Ori.
nice. And
Also
he's
a
been
neighbor, by the way. He's 2 streets down.
I didn't know that. And Ori's been doing his fair share of live streaming as well. Sometimes
He's
we've been doing
unstoppable.
right, exactly. He's been doing stuff at the same time, so unfortunately I've been missing some of his. But Ori, you'll let us know. Probably we can find it else. It's probably archived as well. So that's exciting. Diane Robbins says, "Yay! Hi,
Oh,
Natalie." Leslie, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Huller.
Hi there.
Yeah, Hyler, as she says, "Hello, Natalie," and there's like these emoticons of clapping.
He's a great friend.
Oh, fantastic. And then a lot of our friends and volunteers are tuning in. Shirley, Lenora, we've got Bonnie who works with us, all
Wonderful.
posting some nice comments. Yeah, and then I think, I saw some earlier from Carrie Lyons. It says, clap, clap, clap. So lots of love, Carol, Kenny, Susan McLennan. She was tuning in from Woodstock, Ontario.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
That's a
and
great place. Love that place.
yeah. So I won't read them all to you because there's so many. Oh, Henry Heilig, who said he's supposed to have a duo gig with you last week or next week. So he says he's going to sit back and let you do all the work tonight.
It's only postponed. That's all it is.
Exactly.
And
Postponed.
I look forward to that. There's a lovely venue called Hear It on the Danforth in Toronto, and they have lots of live music under normal circumstances, of course.
Right.
And those circumstances will return momentarily, and we look forward to resuming and playing over there again. It's a great place.
What's it called? Hear It? It's Hear It, it's called?
Hear It, yeah, Hirut. It's an Ethiopian, actually it's a jazz club which masquerades as an Ethiopian restaurant. Or
Very
the reverse.
cool. Oh,
But
very cool.
Either way, it's a great place with lovely, lovely people. It's right on the Danforth, and they've been having a live music policy for years now. I love playing there.
Oh, good. Well, hopefully everybody can support them. And are they doing curbside right now? Do you know, or are they closed completely?
I don't know. That's a great question. I'll have to look it up after the interview.
Yeah, because then we can all go out. Well, we're out here in Niagara, but if people can go and support all the local businesses so that they'll be around after this,
Absolutely.
that would be good. So what do you have for us next?
Well, we have a few more tunes. This is now a great, absolutely one of the great songs of the American Songbook. This is something that everybody knows. And I've gone through periods of doing this song and then not doing it, and then doing it again just because it's amazing, and because exactly because of all the baggage that's behind it. And enough said. This is Body and Soul.
Ah, perfect. Nice.
thank you. That was the great ballad, Body and Soul. I think first made famous by Coleman Hawkins. You transcribed that solo, right? We let's look at we got one more for you before we have to go and eat dinner. Just right there in the kitchen. This is the club kitchen. It's everything.
Nice.
Once again, I'd like to thank Juliet from the Niagara Festival.
My pleasure.
This is super cool, and I'm now a fan. In all honesty, I was a little it took a while for me to get on board the streaming concerts. I didn't want to see them at first. I guess because I didn't want to accept that we were stuck at home, or that, resistant to change, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But now I'm getting on board just like everybody else, and I'm finding that it's a lot of fun. I've seen a bunch of them, and they're great. Yeah. And you're doing outstanding work, and once again, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Our pleasure. Absolutely. It's so beautiful. It really is. We're all transported, and we thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Juliet. Thank
you for
absolutely. All the great work, and it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you. Look at that. I don't have to take the GO train.
Yes, much better.
Just a click of a button. It's pretty cool. Okay, we're enjoying this. Thank you.
Thank you. So when I was a kid, the Harlem Globetrotters were great, and they had this song that was part of it. That was a jingle for their ads, and I loved the song. And I think it took maybe 15 years before I realized it wasn't written for them, or it wasn't their theme, or it's a really old song. It's old, and it's great, and it's famous, and Ori Dagan loves that song, and I think they're a week since Ori started singing where he hasn't performed it, and maybe there hasn't been a day where he hasn't performed it. We love to do it for you at this point, and we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, and stay safe, everyone. Stay sane also, and we'll see you next time. And this is Sweet Georgia Brown in F, right? Mm-hmm. Starts on D. On a two, a 1, 2, 3.
Thanks so much, you guys. I'm going to catch up with you in just a sec. I'm just going to say goodnight to everybody, and I'll see you in 2 seconds. Thanks again. That was amazing. Thank you. Hey everybody, that was Eric Saint Laurent and Natalie Wong, a special guest, a surprise guest. What a treat that was indeed. I guess I can take these out now. My name is Juliette Dunn. Thank you for joining us. Just a couple of things to tell you. So our new branding is LIVEstream.LOVE.JAZZ.series, and that was our 15th edition. Next weekend we have Bruce Tournay and Dave Restivo coming up on Friday and Saturday, and we'll keep going as long as we're in lockdown every Friday and Saturday, 7 p.m. until 8 p.m. Thanks to the City of St. Catharines for funding us. A big shout out to the Rotary of Niagara-on-the-Lake, who has also supported our festival season this year. So thank you to all of the Rotarians in Niagara-on-the-Lake for that. We have a silent auction going on, and I'm going to post right now the link for it. I don't know if that's easy to copy and paste, but I'll leave that up there. Lots of great gifts, so you can help out the festival, but also help out yourself by buying yourself a nice gift at a great rate. And there's some nice things in there: jewelry from Lofton, a clothing gift certificate from Lucha and Bean, a White Oaks Resort and Spa gift certificate, and I'm really looking forward to when White Oaks will be open again. So lots of fun stuff. So do check that out. I'm also going to post the link to tip Eric for this show, so that's there. And if I'm going too quickly, you can also just email me and I can send it to you afterwards. My email is juliette@niagarajazzfestival.com. And then to donate to the festival, there's the link there. So thank you so much, everybody. Tune in next week. So that's Friday and Saturday, 7 p.m. until 8 p.m. either on our Facebook channel or on our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.